Back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on my top favorite brushes slash one sponge that I use. Some of these products I bought individually and some of them came in, well, most of them came in packs, so you have to buy the whole kit to get these brushes. And we're gonna start right off. So the first thing that I love to use is the buffing brush by Real Techniques. This is what it looks like. It's nice and it's so soft, and I think these are synthetic hair. I'm not even sure, but I'll have everything listed down below. I use this to pack on my foundation, so I'll put, you know, my foundation on and I'll push it into my skin and then just buff it out all around my skin. This came in a starter kit, which was $17.99 from Ulta. Usually they have sales that you could get buy one get one half off, and they're so affordable. Even if you get the pack, $17.99, compared to like a MAC foundation brush or anything else, you'll be saving a lot of money. So this is what I love to apply my foundation with. So also from Real Techniques, I love their Miracle complexion sponge. This is $5.99 from Ulta. When I'm in a hurry, I use this every day for work. When I don't want to wear a whole bunch of makeup but I need to hurry up and leave, I put my foundation on and just blend it right in. And you want to make sure that it's damp so it works better, because if it's not damp, I don't know, it's just, I used it not damp before and it was not cool at all. So I used the slanted part because it's like kind of slanted, as you can see, the slanted part to put on my foundation, and then I used the tip part to pack on my concealer. This next brush is from Sephora, and this is their finishing powder brush. It's like what do you call this, a dual fiber brush, and I use this to blend out my cream contour, or if I use my LA Girl concealer to contour, I spray this with Fix Plus and I, you know, blend it out all over my skin. I really love this brush. This came in a pack as well with a different other Sephora brushes that I kind of don't really use. A lot of them, it was, I think, 6 brushes. I got it for a Christmas gift from my boyfriend. So but this is the one I really use, so to carve out, to blend out the concealer. I love this. Now to set my contour, or just to contour with powder, I use the Morphe M437 contour slash blending brush. I am obsessed with this brush. This brush was only $6.99, and when I wanted to get it, it was always sold out for some reason. And it kind of reminded me of Makeup Geek's blush brush, kind of, that Jaclyn Hill uses to contour. It's nice and small like that, so it gets right into the cheekbones, you know, right here. And I just love it so much. And it's nice and soft, but it's so dense too. I think this is synthetic. I don't even know. Like, some of them I could tell they're synthetic, and sometimes I know when it's like natural hair. This one I think is synthetic, I'm not even sure, but everything will be listed down below because I'm not good at brushes. I'm good at doing my makeup, but I don't know the difference. So this is the Morphe brushes M437, and these brushes are really affordable. Most of these brushes are affordable except that Sephora brush. That's even affordable because it comes in a pack. My BH Cosmetics powder brush. This came in a set. It was like their eco-friendly set. Have no idea, but $17 for this in a pack, and it came with a pack of 12 or something like that. But I use this, even though it's a, I think it's a blush brush, actually, a powder brush. I use it to put on my bronzer. So I dip it in and I pat, swirl. I used to use this for a blush, but now I use it for my bronzer. Now this also is a Real Technique brush, and it comes in that pack that I said, and this is their contour brush. This is what it looks like. It's nice and tapered at the top, and these are definitely, I think, synthetic hair. Nice and tapered, and I use this to set my concealer. I used to use it for contour because it's really good for contour as well. Used to use it, but then I seen forget her name, somebody on YouTube, she was using it to set her concealer, and I was like, I should try that, because honestly, to set my concealer, I was using this like sponge little thing, and I was using my banana powder, and I would like set it, but then one day I was like, let me try this, and it like so perfect. So this is also Holy Grail. I always use this to set, you know, my concealer. Now this is another Real Technique brush, but this one you have to buy individual. It doesn't come into the set, but this is their powder brush, and I like to set my foundation with this brush, and it's so soft. It's so freaking soft. It's just so perfect. Like I didn't know why I even bought this brush. I bought it to put in my makeup kit, but then I was like, let me try it myself, and it's just so nice to just set, you know, your foundation with a powder. So this is their Real Techniques powder brush. This was $9.99 at Ulta. Another BH Cosmetics brush. I got it in the 35 Ultimate set, which was $32 at the time. I believe their prices change every time they have like a sale. So this is their blush brush, powder brush, blush brush, and I use this to put on my blush actually, and it's just so nice, and it fits right onto my big cheeks, so it gets the product on really, really nice. And I love it because it picks up enough product, but when you put it on, it doesn't make it look crazy like you putting on a clown face or anything. So it's kind of like an airbrush look, and I'm like, oh, right now I didn't put that much blush on because I kind of wanted to keep it like kind of natural, since I got a dark eye and a dark lip, so I didn't want my contour or my blush to be looking cray. So this is also another brush from that 36 Ultimate set, and this is their dual fiber brush, and I only use this to blend out my contour and my blush. So just so there's no harsh lines, I love this to, you know, blend in everything else so it looks kind of, you know, natural in a say. When I first got this, I did use it as a foundation brush, but it kind of left streaks on it, and it doesn't shed. This is actually my hair from doing hair, but it doesn't shed at all, and I'm pretty surprised because I thought these affordable brushes will shed like a lot, but they haven't. Next is my another stippling brush, and this is from Elf, and this is their stippling brush. I use this to like sweep off any other Ben Nye banana powder or anything. So if I want to put a little bit right here, I just sweep it off, and I don't know, I love this baby. Like, he's just nice to just sweep away stuff. And this was only $3 from Target. Elf is pretty cheap too, and I had it for a while and it hasn't broke anything. My other one did break, and I was kind of sucky about that, but I got a new one and it stayed intact for a long time. So my last face brush is another BH Cosmetics blush, angle blush brush, and I honestly use this so weird to highlight my cheekbones. I know it's kind of big. You would think that I would use like a fan brush to, like, you know, sweep it on, but I kind of have like big cheekbones, so I don't even know if that makes sense. So I dab it on, tap off the exit, and I just sweep it right on, and it gives the perfect amount, and, you know, down my nose, right here on my cupid's bow. This is the only thing that I use to do that with. So now getting on to eye brushes. The first one is a Real Technique brush, and this is their deluxe crease brush, and it's like this circly, very, very, very dense brush. I use this to apply my soft orchid paint pot from matte. So what I would do is like wet my brush, swivel it in here, and then put it all over my lid. When I was not really into like makeup, I was using this for my crease to put in a little bit of a transition color. But then when I started buying more brushes, I was like, this is kind of whack for that, so I used it for my paint pot and other cream base products. So to set that paint pot, I always use the e.l.f. C brush, and this is what it looks like. It's like a flat brush. So I use this to put eyeshadow all over my lid, like everything, or to highlight my brow bone. I use this brush. I also got this from Target for $3. Next is a BH Cosmetics brush, and this is their blending brush. So it's nice and fluffy, and it's so soft. So I use this to either blend out my colors or as a transition color. I love to use this brush. Holy grail. I need to buy another one because it's the only one. And the other blending brushes I got that are big and fluffy like this, I kind of really don't care for. So the next brush is my Morphe M330 brush, and this is their blending crease brush. So this was $5.99, and it comes to a taper, and I like to use this for colors inside my crease to really get a nice in depth, or build up that color in the crease. I also use this to like dip like let's say like a gold color and like sweep it all over my lid to give it like a nice blowout. And then I also use it also like to blend out underneath my eye. It's just like a perfect blending brush. Another blending brush is from BH Morphe brushes, and this is their M441 brush. I'm looking down on the paper because I had to write them down because the name came off, and then the other one, the name wasn't on there when I bought it, because when you buy from Morphe brushes and they don't have the name written down on it, like this one right here, that means that they were trying to rush it out and they didn't have time to put the name on there, and they wanted to give it to you as soon as possible. So I don't care, you could take forever. I want to have my the number on it so I know. So this is their Pro Firm Blending Crease Brush, and this was also for $5.99. I use this a lot to put into the crease in my outer corner because it comes to a taper, and like it kind of blends out the product itself. And I really love this brush, and it's really affordable. Most of my stuff is affordable, like I mentioned before, but it's so perfect. I have to buy more of these definitely to put in my kit, so you should guys invest in it. It's very dirty because I just used it, but it's all gravy. Next is another Morphe brush, and this is the M443. This is what it looks like. It's like I think a MAC brush. Somebody mentioned it on YouTube, and I was like, let me go into MAC, and when I seen it, I forget the number, but it looked just like it, and I'm like, I think I got 2 of these because these are really good, and they're only $5.99 as well. So I use this to blend out any harsh lines, or to like get in like the V, and then also blend out under my eye. This is so good to like blend out really good. I just got this one, so I haven't used it that much, but ever since I got it, I've been picking it up all the time. I'm not really good at describing stuff right now, but it's all gravy. So next is another BH Cosmetics blush and brush, and this is a shadow brush that came into the 36 palette, 36 Ultimate set, and I use this to pack on color onto my eyes. To pack it on, that's literally about it. I really love this brush. It's really nice, but you know, it's affordable. It came into the kit. Can't go wrong with that. Also in that kit, I got this flat brush, which also looks like this one, and these are both from BH Cosmetics, and I think they're honestly the same exact brush, but this one is a little bit more thinner and this one is a more thicker, but they're both like squared. So this one I use to carve out my brow bone when I'm cleaning my brows up, and then this one I use to pack on shadow right onto my lash line and build it out, because it gets the colors right onto it like perfectly. And this came into that eco-friendly kit that was like $17 at the time, or $12, whatever. This is another one that came into it, and I like this one. This one is called their crease brush or concealer brush, but I use it to like blend out the bottom line as well. And I also use it to get like that nice like cut crease in my crease area. I don't know, it's like so perfect. And I also use it to put in the highlight in the inner corner and like right here. It's just so perfect. And I also used it one time to like contour my nose because it's nice and small and it gets that really nice perfect line, and then you just blend it out with a brush. That's about it. I thought I had more. I have a lot more brushes, but those are the ones that I use constantly. I do want to buy some more expensive brushes, but probably like for my birthday next month, because girl, I ain't got time for buying expensive stuff right now when I have other things to worry about. But if you guys want to check those out, I'll put everything in the description box, and you could just do your online shopping, or you could go to the store and buy it. So I hope you guys having a great weekend. Right now it snowed in New York like a lot, but I haven't been outside. I was home doing my hair. So I guess have a nice day, have a good weekend, and God bless, and stay pretty.